Welcome to Trending Update USA. This is Steffan, and I am glad you're joining us today as we bring you a full, in-depth story that tennis fans around the world can't stop talking about. The United Cup clash between Coco Gauff and Iga Świątek delivered far more than just high-quality tennis. It gave fans a rare and refreshing moment of mutual respect, sportsmanship, and honesty between two of the biggest stars of the modern women's game. On a stage often defined by pressure, rankings, and expectations, this encounter reminded everyone why tennis remains as much about character as it is about competition. When the match ended and the rackets were set aside, the exchange of words and compliments between Gauff and Swiatek became one of the most talked about moments of the tournament, resonating far beyond the scoreboard. From the very start, anticipation surrounded this United Cup duel. Coco Gauff, the American star still in her early 20s but already carrying the weight of Grand Slam success and global attention, came into the match with confidence and purpose. On the other side of the net stood Iga Świątek, the Polish powerhouse, former world number one, and one of the most dominant players of the last few seasons. Their rivalry has grown steadily, shaped by contrasting styles, personalities, and career paths, yet always underpinned by respect. Fans expected intensity, athletic brilliance, and emotional moments, and they were not disappointed. The match itself unfolded with all the drama one would expect from two elite competitors. Gauff's explosive athleticism, defensive speed, and improved serve were on full display, while Swiatek countered with her trademark heavy topspin, relentless baseline pressure, and tactical intelligence. Rallies stretched on, momentum shifted, and the crowd remained fully engaged as each point felt like a statement. Yet even amid the fierce competition, subtle signs of mutual admiration were visible. A nod after a breathtaking rally, a smile following an especially clever shot, and applause from the crowd that both players acknowledged with humility. As the contest reached its conclusion, emotions ran high. The United Cup, with its unique team-based format, adds an extra layer of pride and responsibility. Every point counts not just for the individual, but for the nation represented. That intensity often amplifies post-match reactions, making what happened next even more meaningful. Instead of a rushed handshake and immediate retreat to their benches, Gauff and Swiatek paused. They exchanged words that, while brief, carried depth and sincerity. Coco Gauff was the first to speak publicly about the moment. In her post-match comments, she highlighted Swiatek's consistency and mental strength, praising her ability to maintain such a high level across seasons and surfaces. Gauff acknowledged how challenging it is to face a player like Swiatek, not just physically but mentally, because every ball comes back with intent. She spoke about how competing against Iga pushes her to elevate her own game, calling matches like these essential for her growth as a player and as a competitor. Swiatek, in turn, returned the compliments with warmth and honesty. She spoke highly of Gauff's evolution over the past year, noting improvements in her serve, composure, and shot selection. Swiatek emphasized that Gauff is no longer just a talented young player with potential, but a complete athlete capable of beating anyone on any given day. She also praised Gauff's fighting spirit, mentioning how difficult it is to close out points against someone who never gives up and covers the court so effortlessly. What made this exchange stand out was its authenticity. In an era where post-match interviews can sometimes feel scripted or guarded, both players spoke from a place of genuine respect. Their words reflected not only awareness of each other's strengths but also an understanding of the shared journey they are on. Both know what it means to carry expectations, to be analyzed endlessly, and to represent something bigger than themselves every time they step on court. The United Cup setting amplified the significance of this moment. As a relatively new tournament, the event has been praised for bringing together men's and women's tennis in a team environment, fostering camaraderie and national pride. Moments like the Gauff-Swiatek exchange reinforced the tournament's spirit, showing how competition and respect can coexist. Fans watching around the world took to social media almost instantly, sharing clips, quotes, and reactions that celebrated the sportsmanship on display. For Coco Gauff, this match and the subsequent exchange marked another milestone in her rapid rise. Already a Grand Slam champion, she continues to mature under the spotlight, balancing ambition with humility. Her willingness to openly praise a rival speaks volumes about her mindset. Gauff has often talked about learning from losses and valuing tough matches as opportunities rather than setbacks. Facing Swiatek at the United Cup fit perfectly into that philosophy, offering both a test and a lesson. Iga Świątek, meanwhile, reinforced her reputation as one of the most grounded and thoughtful champions in the sport. Despite her incredible achievements, she consistently emphasizes process over accolades and respect over rivalry. Her comments about Gauff reflected a deep appreciation for the competitive landscape of women's tennis, and an understanding that today's rivals are also tomorrow's partners in pushing the sport forward. This exchange also highlighted the evolving nature of rivalries in modern tennis. Gone are the days when respect was hidden behind icy stares and minimal interaction. Today's players, particularly on the women's side, often speak openly about admiration and inspiration, without diminishing their competitive fire. The Gauff-Swiatek dynamic embodies this shift. They compete fiercely, but they also acknowledge each other's contributions to raising the level of the game. Fans and analysts alike have noted how encounters like this help shape the narrative of women's tennis. With multiple stars capable of winning major titles, the sport thrives on diversity of style and personality. Gauff and Swiatek represent different paths to success, different cultures, and different approaches, yet their mutual respect bridges those differences. It sends a powerful message to younger players watching from around the world, showing that excellence and empathy are not mutually exclusive. Beyond the immediate aftermath, the impact of this moment is likely to linger. Every time Gauff and Swiatek meet again, fans will remember not just the scorelines, but the words exchanged and the tone set. These moments add layers to their rivalry, making future matches even more compelling. They are no longer just battles for ranking points or trophies, but chapters in a shared story of growth, challenge, and mutual recognition. The United Cup duel also sparked broader conversations about leadership in tennis. Both players, despite their youth, are seen as leaders in the sport. Their actions on and off the court influence how tennis is perceived globally. By choosing respect and openness, they contribute to a healthier, more positive sporting culture. This is especially important in a time when athletes face immense scrutiny and pressure from media and fans alike. As the tennis calendar moves forward, both Gauff and Swiatek will carry lessons from this encounter into future tournaments. For Gauff, the match reinforced the importance of patience and adaptability against top-tier opponents. For Swiatek, it served as another reminder that the next generation is not waiting in the wings, but already competing at the highest level. Their exchange of compliments symbolized this passing of perspective, where rivalry becomes a source of mutual motivation rather than division. In the end, the United Cup gave fans exactly what they hope for in modern tennis: world-class competition paired with genuine humanity. Coco Gauff and Iga Świątek showed that even in the heat of battle, there is room for kindness, acknowledgement, and respect. Their words after the match echoed louder than any single point played, reminding everyone why these athletes are admired not just for their skills, but for their character. As we continue to follow the season, moments like these will stand out as defining snapshots of an era. An era where fierce rivals can look each other in the eye, exchange honest compliments, and walk away stronger for it. That is the true victory for tennis, and it is moments like this that keep fans coming back, match after match, tournament after tournament.